Hello, guys. How are you? Thank you so much for joining us today. I actually thought I pressed go live and I didn't. I was like, oh, wait a minute. We're not broadcasting yet. So, oh well. Hello, everybody. I am Cathryn. I'm with Brandon and our beautiful moderator, Michelle.
Hi, guys.
How are you guys? How are you guys?
We're good. I know I'm good. A little tired, but hanging in there.
Yeah.
Same.
So, Brandon, tell us about your real estate course. You're doing pretty good.
Yeah. So for those of you that didn't know, I am taking real estate. That might seem like a crazy switch from, hypnotherapy and psychic work, but I find it actually a beautiful addition. I had a lot of intuitive pulls to it when I was much younger. It was just something that would blurt out, and it's not anything that I was really thinking about. And then I ended up like kind of running into somebody who was like a broker when I first moved to Austin, and it again was totally far out of my mind. Didn't even think about it, and then something just clicked recently. It's really hard to explain, but point being, if any of you have been following me, you know that one of my main goals is to have this resort, this home, this property, this space where many people can come to gather, where people, you guys listening right now, can come and hang out with me at this like beautiful place. It's been like, you know how some things are like written in your DNA? That's one of the things that is written into mine. It's just, it seems like a purpose, a goal. It's burned into my brain. So I figure, why not go learn about houses and building and lands and all that fun stuff so I can get to that goal. So it's all in support of it. And I'm definitely tired from studying. It's a lot of time, 180 hours in 3 weeks. So I'm booking it. Yeah.
And Michelle, what's that?
Yes.
I said it'll
pay off. That's the thing. In the end, this is going to pay off. It's going to be a lot of work, but it will pay off, right?
Exactly. All in that gut.
So I know that you have to go early today, Brandon. So I think that we will start to, taking the questions now. Michelle can start kind of putting them together. Michelle, are you good? How's your week?
I'm good. It's been a pretty normal week, I guess. Nothing to report really. I'm boring, so yeah. But I am getting those questions down right now. Sandra, I have yours. Miguel, I think I have yours. The rest, I'm still taking some time, but yeah. You guys have donations to start off with?
We do. Yeah, we have 3 to start off with, and then we can get into the lottery if there's no more donations. So, yeah, that sounds good. So just before we get into the reading, I just want to talk about, so if you I don't know why I'm so frazzled today. It's the full moon. Like it really
the moon is full. Pluto's on retrograde. Exactly. It's
so
like,
I'm kind of like all over, energetically. I had so if you guys make sure that you join us on Sunday at 2:00 p.m. We're doing live interviews, and we hope that you guys can join in and watch the interviews. These are going to be with paranormal investigators. They could be with tarot readers, hypnotists, just basically a whole assortment of different people that we're going to have on every week. This is at 2:00 Mountain Time, and we hope you can join. You can ask questions, but we're not, unless they're a tarot reader, we're not like doing readings on that day. It is going to be a shorter show, and it was a lot of fun. We had my friend Peter Wren on last Sunday. So definitely try to join in. I do want to talk about another channel. I'm actually starting with Peter, and this is separate. This is completely different from this channel. This is just something different, and this is going to be just interviewing paranormal investigators, people that have had investigations. So it's all going to be on the ghosty side of things, okay? UFOs, Bigfoot, all of that stuff. And this channel is actually called I Want to Believe. So if you I don't have the link right now, handy, but I probably will for Sunday's show. But for Saturday, if you're on my Facebook page, I am going to put the link for that show. It's going to be on Saturday at noon Mountain Time. Okay, so that's just a whole different thing that we're getting into, or that I'm getting into. But this show is still my baby. Right? Just to let everybody know, it's still my baby. Oh, and also, you guys, I did put up a full moon in Scorpio reading. I think it was either yesterday. I believe it was yesterday. Make sure you guys go check that out. It's a really harsh reading. Okay, so it's not like a gentle fuzzy bunny type of reading. Basically, what I'm doing, when I went into the reading to do it, is you do get to pick a crystal. Pick a crystal. You can pick 1, 2, or 3 of them, whichever one you want. And the reading will come in, the timestamps are in the description box. Excuse my tongue, because I literally am not talking properly today. But this is a reading about what you need to release. Okay, so what is it that Spirit wants you to release during this full moon period? All right, so check it out, and it's really good. And again, it can be a little harsh, but why hold back, right? So,
especially with that Scorpio bite.
Yes, exactly. So, guys, do you want a couple of minutes? Like, should we let Michelle gather everything up, or should we just get into it, or what do you think, Brandon? Michelle?
I got everything. I think I only have 3 right now. I'm about to post that in the chat here.
Okay.
So up to you.
Okay.
Neelam wants to get on the list. If you've got Neelam, Love Tea, Smash Mouth. We got lots of people today.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah, so I guess we might as well get right into it, right?
Okay. So I actually did get an email reading from somebody, and I just wanted to give them a response in regards to this. So this was sort of just a private one. They did have a donation, and I'm just going to give them my answer. So this is for someone special on here, and hopefully they're watching. We'll see. Okay, so I'm not going to really repeat the question. I'm just going to kind of just give the response to it, okay? It's not going to be a super long response because I don't think that they really need it. I think they'll get the general idea of what I'm saying. So basically, the idea is I wouldn't put full trust into the person that you were questioning, okay? I do feel that it needs to be a slow progress, and I think that there needs to be very set boundaries between yourself and anybody else that's involved in this person, coming into your life at this time. I feel like also too is what I kept getting is there is gonna be little bits of trouble. I don't feel it being exaggerated unless those boundaries are not kept, because as soon as you give this person an inch, they're absolutely going to take a mile. And I feel like a real underhanded current that keeps coming in. And so I feel like they may try to separate one person from the other person, not actually separate, like create a separation in them, but try to dig their claws into a particular person and try to create trouble in that form. Okay, so this is really what I'm getting. So I do feel like I feel it will be okay to slowly start introducing them back into your life. But again, it really needs to be very slow, and it needs to have very set and specific boundaries, okay? And as soon as one of those boundaries are crossed, it needs to be taken care of immediately. And I feel like there will, at least for a while, have to be a watching of this, okay? So I truly hope that has helped.
Kathy, that person you're talking about, their energy is just coming through so clear, even I think through you. Is this person, do you know them, like personally, whomever you're connecting with?
Yes. Well, I don't know
Because-
them personally, no.
No, but you have, they had direct communication and contact
Right.
with you.
Yes.
Are they intuitive of some kind, or do something in this realm? Because I keep seeing this vision of like literally lightning striking down, hitting the third eye. This very intense.
I feel like they're intuitively aware of the situation for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And that they're trusting that their instinct on it. That's what I get. Yeah.
So they're following instinct.
I believe so. And past behavior.
Okay, but were they resisting it like in the past, up until now?
That I don't know.
Okay, this is what it feels, because it feels like it had to come in with this crack to come and break through, because it's offering this sort of break open. I can see whoever you're talking about, whoever that person is, their energy quite literally exponentially expanding. So maybe if they're listening, hopefully they can resonate and it'll help them understand what they're going through. Is that it's not this is not all for nothing is kind of the point that I keep feeling.
I think it will lead to a better relationship in the end, but it needs to really have those set boundaries right now.
Yes, but it's doing something to the relationship with the self is what's really important. Like you said, boundaries, 100%. It just it bled through so clear. I'm sorry. I had to.
No, that's okay. That's perfectly fine. I'm sure that they appreciate it. You know, I hope that helped. You know, if you're watching it, I know you're going to be watching at some point, but yeah. So I hope that helped. That's, you know, I really do. I feel like in the end it'll work out fine. It has to be a slow process with the boundaries, and like Brandon said, it will help in some way. There will be a healing of the soul.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I can hear the kitty.
Oh, you guys can hear that? Sorry.
It's okay. It's all right. Okay, so I want to get into, I believe, Sandra had a question as well. And she says, hello, Kathy, I'm a Virgo. My question tonight is, will my daughter get the college scholarship, and will my house sell quickly for over asking price? Okay. I'm getting a strong yes for the scholarship. I don't know. Is she? I'm kind of curious if there's two scholarships that maybe they're applying for, because it almost feels like I keep seeing your daughter in school. I do. I feel like this is supposed to be. I do feel like, I'm just going to see if she responded. Sorry, just 1 second. I'm just going to scroll down to the bottom. Yes, two. Okay, because I did. I felt like two scholarships. I feel like for sure one is at least coming in. I can't say about two, but I like what I'm being told is there's at least one that's coming through. Air Force scholarship. Okay. I feel like it happening. I do feel like it happening. For the house, I'm still hearing a yes. I don't know if it's going to be a large amount of her asking price. I'll be honest on that. I don't know if it's going to be like a huge amount over asking price. There might be a war, like a little bit of a bidding war. It might go a little bit over. What are you getting, Brandon? Are you getting something with this?
I feel like my first instinct is that there is going to be some kind of offer, but Spirit shows me that it could likely fall through. But then they're showing me that this is bringing some kind of communication, which is really, really important. That seems to be like the biggest thing. And okay, so now with my real estate brain like happening, all these different little things are being triggered. So it's interesting that you asked that. And we also, I think, have another real estate question in here. So it's kind of cool this is coming up, and maybe this will be a niche for me, who knows. But it feels like this offer that generally that kind of comes in, it does not feel like the one that you particularly want, but it's doing this weird thing where it's creating pressure with somebody else that wants to offer, and those communications are going to be throughout. And so when that one falls through, it feels like that other one can come in, but it feels like the game can kind of be played where it's like, oh, we have a multiple offer situation, and so then the price is increasing. So I do feel it's likely that you would be able to get over asking. So if at first things aren't looking like they're going to be what you wanted or working out great, just have patience, because it looks like it's kind of turn itself over here.
I feel like the patience will be. I'm actually hearing something quick coming through right away, though. Something quick coming through right away. But I do feel like Brandon said it may fall through. So don't get discouraged with that. Okay. I can't guarantee it's going to fall through or anything like that, or that it's going to not fall through.
Yeah, these are obviously no guarantees.
These are no. The energy of what I'm receiving, because I'm actually hearing something about the number 2. So it could be like 2 days after it goes on listing. It could be
2 offers.
Or 2 offers. Again, 2 offers, like something coming 2s, you know. And I almost feel like too is somebody may try to lowball right away. So don't get discouraged with the lowballing immediately.
Exactly.
Okay, just sort of let that be, and whatever. Like they're just looking for desperation off of that. So
it's honestly important to just know the worth, know the value, and even if somebody does come in and lowball, like Kathy is saying, just sit peacefully still and be like, we're good. Everything's good. You know, don't let it phase you. Keep your energy strong. Don't be, it's important not to be reactive in this situation, because you don't want to do anything impulsive. That's very, very important in this process.
They may even, the one that lowballs may even just keep coming back, right?
Exactly.
And that's what I keep getting to. Like it may be a repeating thing. Yeah, I'm actually kind of excited. I want to hear how this goes. Okay, so
yeah, me too.
Let us know how this goes,
interested.
Perhaps on the next show or something, because I'm kind of excited about this. Like I want to see what the result is, right? I hope that's helped. And thank you so much for your donation. I truly hope that gave you some answers. I'm kind of getting some feedback. Is it just me hearing it?
Oh, I hope it's not me.
I do not hear it.
Do you guys hear feedback at all, or?
No.
Okay. Oh, maybe it's gone now, so never mind.
Okay.
It does that every once in a while. So the thing with StreamYard I noticed is that they have that echo cancellation function. So it does look like it functions digitally, and it seems like it catches up with itself every once in a while. Because that's happened a few times with us when we've been on here.
Oh, well, that would explain it. We're going to go to Miguel. Miguel also gave a donation.
Thank you, Miguel.
Thank you very much. So he says, hello, Kathy. I am a Taurus, and we may be switching to a different lender. Is the vision for the home and the land still a vision? I'm wanting to know what my guides are trying to tell me. I feel okay. The bottom line is of this of the land is I still feel it coming through. Okay, so let's start there. All right. So that you know we can give you a good ending on this. I still feel it coming through. I'm kind of wondering about the lender though. I'm having some interest. Like it almost feels. Is their interest rate going to be higher, Miguel? Like it almost feels like there's something to do with an interest. Like is it a higher interest rate or something along that line? Like it just feels like there's I'm feeling some ambiguity about the lender for some reason. I don't know. Is this like like a brokerage as opposed to maybe a bank, perhaps. If you're listening, I don't know if you can reply to that. It something just feels a little bit off with that doesn't mean that there's something off with the lender. I don't mean it like that. It just feels like they've got a different type of energy. Yes, the interest rate will be higher. Okay. So thank you for confirming that, because that was the first thing I felt was the interest rate would be higher. If you, I'm going to, okay, here's my professional advice from somebody that only just owns a, I'm going to say, if you can stay with the lender that you have, if you're able to. I don't know why. I'm just getting some like this ambiguity in regards to, for whatever reason, this other lender. I'm not sure why. It just feels like something might be a little bit, I'm not sure. If you need to, I mean, if you absolutely have to, then, you know, you got to do what you got to do, right? I'm still feeling this property coming through, unless you just say, no, okay, we're just backing out. I mean, that's always your choice. But I still feel this happening for you. So I hope.
I have to second that. I have to second that ambiguous energy here. When I'm tapped in, I definitely feel like there is this, it is sort of a greedy kind of energy or attitude from the new lender, where it feels like they are more focused on getting their piece, right? Their piece of the pie. And so what I'm being shown is that it does lead to things sort of being more open-ended. That does create some difficulty. I feel like what's really important is, what I keep being shown for how you need to be with this lender is you have to kind of bite your tongue, but be extremely observing and vigilant. Watch all the steps. Don't kind of let them literally work for you. And if you can, kind of play a little dumb, like, oh, what does that mean? Oh, what's this? Oh, because you're going to want to make them work. And this is going to show you if they're literally in this the way that you are. You know, the lenders, yes, they're in this obviously to make money. Otherwise, they wouldn't be lending out money. But they also should be showing you that they want to work with you. And so if they're not sharing your vision, or at least pretending like they're sharing your vision and excited for you, this isn't going to be the full right energy that you guys would want. So what's important is to make sure you let them work. Kind of, you know, ask questions and be like, you know, I don't know what this is. What does this mean? Please explain it to me, you know, in simple terms or whatever it is. Because Spirit keeps just showing me, they're showing me the mouth being closed, zipped closed here. And for you to kind of go literally walk into these clouds, this unknown, this ambiguousness. The whole point, and what this is going to do, is it's going to show you exactly what that lender is doing and why they're doing it. It's going to show you all those reasons. And honestly, if it didn't work out and you remained in this sort of steadfast energy, you're going to be linked to another person that's just going to kind of hop with you and be on this journey. What's super important is that the two of you really need to remain.
Don't be desperate, is what I keep hearing. Don't be desperate.
Right, exactly.
Don't act out of desperation is what I keep getting.
Exactly. You have to remain connected with that land as if you are already a piece of that, as if it's already a piece of you. And when you kind of hold that and maintain that, it's like you're going to see these people really trying to work for you, because there's going to be like the subconscious frequency where they're like, oh, I obviously have to do this. Otherwise, you know, I'm going to lose out, or, you know, they're going to be thinking their own things, but you just got to have that confidence, but that quiet reserve right now with this person, holding back right now, because it's going to show you exactly where they are.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely don't act out of desperation. Don't and take what Brandon is saying. I feel that is very important to come through. I still see you guys. You know what's interesting? Okay, so you guys got to confirm this for me, because I keep seeing this big bloody, like, one great big tree. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know if it's actually physically there, but it almost looks like one of those really old, like, you know, willow trees or something like that, like something with a great big trunk. And it's been on this property probably since the dawn of time. I don't know if that tree actually exists. I just keep seeing it in my head. And it's almost like it's almost like a plain like just grass around it, or maybe in the middle of like the yard or something, but it's this big freaking trunk. So this is either telling me that this is meant to be for you, or this tree actually exists, either or both. I'm not sure, but I just keep seeing this big tree, lots of freaking leaves, the whole bit. Like, so it'd be interesting if you guys can confirm if there is a tree like that. Again, it might be just showing that this is supposed to be for you, but I just keep seeing this massive tree. So it's kind of interesting. Yeah, and Amy, you have to be confident, definitely. Vision, vision, vision. Just like you said, like Brandon said, claim it to be yours, right? Claim it to be yours.
It's already there. It's already there. That's the thought. Oh, it's already ours.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah, the tree, the land has family history. Yeah, it just feels like it's supposed to be in this family, is what I keep getting. It's supposed to be in this family. So I hope that that's helped. I hope a time frame. Well, I don't feel this being very long. Like, I don't think you're going to be waiting long on this. Maybe like in the next couple of weeks, you should be hearing something about it. I'm not getting like a long, time frame or anything. And Miguel says he does remember seeing a tree on the land. It's interesting because I just keep seeing this great big massive tree. So it'll be interesting to see once you guys are there, if it exists. But I don't get a long time frame with this. That's kind of the best I can do. I hope. Amy, I just want my goats and my rabbits, right? And you have to send pictures of the goats to me, goats for me. And Michelle likes goats.
Oh yeah, I want them too.
Yeah, so thank you so much. So I think we will start the lottery because we got about half an hour, and let's get going.
All right.
Ooh, what do we have here?
So what numbers?
We have
3 to 8?
3 to 8 right now, yeah.
Okay. All right. First up is drum roll, please. Are y'all ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
No.
Pretty sure.
Okay.
I'm ready if you're ready.
I feel like our chat room is buzzing, and so I just kind of felt like letting everybody in on a little anticipation for a moment. Number 5. Number 5 is first up.
Sweet. So number 5 is Neelam, a Scorpio. General message from my spirit guides, something that I need to hear.
Okay. Tell me that one more time. So sorry.
No, it's okay. General message from my guides, something that they need to hear.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me a second. I just want to say welcome to Joe's Mystics. Thank you so much for tuning in. You're seeing as this first-time viewers, so thank you. We love first-time viewers as well. Okay. Neelan, I have to ask you a question. So hopefully you can respond in the chat. I feel like this last 2 weeks, I don't know why I'm seeing a drum, like literally like a drum. Like it almost feels like a drum roll. It's almost like this energy of either something that, when somebody's in a place of anticipation about something and you hear that, that kind of that drum roll, and it almost feels like there's a feeling of anticipation coming through here. I almost feel like there's a little bit of anxiety that's coming through here. Did you recently let go of somebody, or have somebody let go of you? Or it feels like there's some sort of separation within an energy some way. Now, this could be with your personal self. Maybe you let go of, a mindset or something along that line. But I just feel like something has been let go of. So again, if maybe you can confirm with that. It feels like it's almost like there's a separation in here, and I don't know if it feels like, honestly, it almost feels like from your part more than another person's part. Like it feels like you're kind of going, that's not for me. And again, it might be a mindset, it might be a behavior, a habit, a thought. I'm not exactly sure what it is. What I'm hearing from, I've had very bad anxiety, let go of my mindset. Oh, there we go. Okay. Because Spirit is asking you to trust this energy that happened. This mindset that you let go of was absolutely so necessary. Okay, wait a minute. They're just really talking right now, because as soon as I said that, it's like, boom, 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 boom. Okay. So let me catch up with their words here. This anxiety that you're feeling right now, it's only like, it's like somebody who quit drinking, or maybe they quit smoking, or maybe they quit. It's because it was subconscious. There was a lot of subconscious thoughts that, and once you actually let go of it, that's why that anxiety was coming through. It's sort of a fear is what I'm getting. It's a fear of the mindset of letting go of a thought, or letting go of that mindset. Your guides are saying this was absolutely necessary to do. They're actually saying, like, we have just opened up, or you yourself, you opened up a lot of doors. They may not be shown to you at this particular moment, because you have to release a lot of that anxiety. So, however you wish to do it, whether you want to do a chakra cleansing on yourself, maybe meditation, even just taking, spend a few minutes out of the day when you're getting that anxiety, take 4 deep breaths in, 4 deep breaths out, like kind of get yourself back into a balance. But this was 100% necessary, is what they're telling me. They're saying, okay, old, like a lot of old behavior, old habit, old, like this was something that you may have been carrying, even if it wasn't directly carrying, it was like subconscious carrying. Okay, I'm feeling very calm now, like something shifted in me. That's exactly what it was. It was a shift. And once you release that mindset, oh my God, honey, like the doors are opening. Like you have opened a path. It's like it's kind of like, it's like walking into a crowded room and you just sort of went, nah, off with all your heads. Like, I'm just moving you all over. Right? You're moving out of my path, and I'm clearing that rubble, and now I can go forward. And you're going to start really seeing those opportunities really start showing themselves. So I hope that's helped. That's what I'm getting from your guides immediately.
That's perfectly on point, Kathy. That's exactly what I was picking up as well. I was feeling this like death of the self, and that these things were like keys to important moments for herself, her psyche, her mind, her overall state of well-being. But what is important right now, Neelam, is that it feels like there's still going to be some emotions that have to be sifted through. When you are in that very constricted, tight space, there were so many other things that you were holding with you, all these other positive emotions, all these other things that you really were supposed to be feeling, but they couldn't be fully felt because of that strict intenseness. Like they weren't able to be fully expressed. So what's happening now is that you are going to be coasting through them. And it may seem a little weird. It may seem uncomfortable. It may seem like, am I reverting back? Am I doing things? You're just processing. Processing is going to be fine. It's going to be okay. Do not be afraid of these emotions. Literally, what's important to remember is that you are not the emotion. It is just flowing through you. So do not take any sense of identity about who you are based on what is coming out at this time. be that state of peace that you're talking about, even in the chat. Be that state of like, okay, this is who I am. I know that I am perfect, whole, and complete in and of myself, and everything was just a reaction to other stuff, be it in the moment or from the past. Because what's happening is you are getting into the state of abundance. I can feel that you've done a lot of different abundance things and opening things in the past. And all these things, it's like they've been building up, building up, building up. They were so tightly constricted, they couldn't come out because everything else was under that fear constriction. So now that that has been released, that's all coming to the surface. So do not be afraid of whatever emotions are coming out right now. Do not identify with those emotions. Allow yourself to be in, just know yourself in one state and be that. If you ever get confused with whatever is flowing out, and once that kind of purges through, you're going to be perfect, like a perfect recipe that just been baking. It's seriously a beautifully abundant, harmonious, expanded state of being, energetically, mentally, and spiritually even.
I really feel like that was the first thing that I just picked up with spirit in regards to this letting go of whatever. There's going to be, there's going to be challenges, a little bit with it. Like Brandon was saying, a little bit more that you need to clear, heal. But I'm literally seeing you. So they're actually showing me, this is weird, because I haven't seen this vision ever, I don't think. I love it when they show me symbols, right? I'm literally seeing you walk through like a hoop of fire.
There you go.
I don't know if that means anything like, like on the physical sense of that, but this is like a hoop of fire. Like you're just walking through it, like, and it's almost like it's burning and cleansing off as you're going through it, any residual. So just keep going forward is what I keep getting. So I hope that that's helped.
It sucks because you don't really see that kind of work that people go through, any of us. You don't really see that unless you're kind of tuned in to that kind of energy. And it's, I think, really nice when somebody can validate it just by connecting with you and feeling all that stuff that you've gone through. There's like that sense of like, oh, somebody understands finally.
Yeah.
I think there's such great value in that.
Absolutely. I agree. Okay, so Sandra actually did donate one more time. So we are going to, I'll just, and I believe she's asking, are there any books I should be reading or ways to meditate? I feel the spirit strong within. Okay, so this is the first thing, because I actually kind of read your question, and I immediately got an answer, and you're so welcome, Elam. I hope it's helped. Sandra, what I first got from you is, yes, you can meditate. Like absolutely. There's a lot of guided meditations and stuff like that. But I kind of get the impression, and what I'm being shown that's going on in your head is there's a lot of activity that goes on up there. And it's like, I actually kind of feel pure meditation immediately to start with would be more irritating for you. I'm not going to lie. Like, I know everybody says go Zen and go meditating and clear your mind. But when you have an active mind and you've got 1,001 things that are going on in that mind, it can be very, very difficult to calm it. And that's what I'm being shown. I'm actually hearing what I feel like you should be going through, or maybe starting with, is while you're sleeping. Okay, I do feel like maybe something like binaural beats might really help to begin with. I feel like, and you can find many of those, just on YouTube. There's a channel I really like, and they're called The Honest Guys. I know it sounds weird, but there is a spirit meditation that they do that, a lot of drumming, but it's not an irritating meditation is what, it's actually really good. It's a lot of drumming, and I think it's Meet Your Spirit Guides or something like that. I can't quite remember, but The Honest Guys is the name of the thing. Brandon actually has a meditation that is really good for calming the mind and calming, just anxiety, really clearing things out. I actually love his meditation. I'm going to start off with books, though. I also feel like, too, there's a couple of books. Now, it depends if you enjoy reading or if you prefer YouTube. I would say actually to start with like The Power of Now. Now, I'm going to tell you something about The Power of Now. And no offense to the author, I don't want to say his name, but I am going to say his name because it's Eckhart Tolle. But I'm going to be honest here. I fall asleep listening to him. So it's very hard for me to listen. I don't have that much of my brain doesn't shut off, but I can read his book. So the book itself is very good if you can, get an opportunity to read the book. You can watch the YouTube channel. He's got some excellent, stuff on his channel. It's just for me personally, I have a hard time. Also, I'm kind of being a little bit cliche in here, but the reason that I am is because I really enjoy these authors and these, the ways of their teachings. I mean, obviously, I feel too as if you just ask Spirit, guide me to what I need to know. That will start to happen. I really like Abraham Hicks, and I actually like the Book of Seth was very good as well. And I feel like that is a place to start. And I really do get especially with the meditation, start off with slow like a meditation, something like I said, like The Honest Guys, they're really good. I feel like, again, Brandon's, but I feel like something like even playing a binaural beat at night will help, at least to help clear the pathway to getting into actual meditation. Okay, jumping into a meditation immediately, if you don't have a quiet mind, I'm telling you right now, it's not that easy to do. If you can do it, more power to you. But yeah, go ahead, Brandon.
I think just the one thing that really resonated here with me that I keep feeling with Isandra is, like you had said, meditate and connect with your guides. I don't know what this means to you, Isandra, but I keep seeing this younger boy, adolescent, almost childlike boy that is around you. I'm not sure if it was somebody you lost or somebody you once knew, but his energy is very, very clearly around you, who would be apt to showing you the way, quote unquote. I don't think we have too much time to get into all that, but I see him very clearly. His energy is like tugging at me, like he's like, come on, let's go. So very playful, very fun, little rambunctious, but sweet. So I think Kathy is right on about tapping into your guides, because it seems like there are energies or entities that are kind of pulling your attention.
Yeah. I like what she says. I have a crazy mind. You know what? Like, that's the thing, right? Especially when people are, especially if have, highly intelligent, or they just have very active minds. Like, it can feel a little crazy. And so at first, trying to get into an absolute meditation can be really, really difficult, especially when they're asking you to shut it down. So going into something else at first to start will help. I believe I believe Levity is next, Michelle. I hope that helped. That helped, Sandra. Sorry. Okay, I'm having trouble with my mouth today. I honest to God, I don't mean to. So.
It's okay. I'm having technical difficulties everywhere. So, I believe Levity did donate. Do you, as long as you see that donation there,
yeah.
And I have her up next. So, Levity's question is, what is next in love for me? And Levity is an Aries.
Oh, okay. That's a little bit, what is next in love? I really hear the word May coming through. I'm not sure what, like, I don't know if that means that you're meeting somebody in May or something. It almost feels like a change in an energy of some sort coming around. And I don't know if this is a past person. Have we answered this for you before? I'm kind of curious, but I'm hearing May. Something about May. I feel like more about the middle of May, maybe near the end of May. It does feel like there's a change in energy of some sort. It almost feels like an old energy coming back around with a newer energy. This could be a past person, is what I'm getting. I don't know if this is your energy or their energy. It might be like a new, a new mindset, like a new way of looking at relationships in some way. But I'm more picking up on is an actual body form coming forward, but again with sort of a new energy. Is what I get.
Yeah, I'm feeling what you're picking up here, Kathy. I keep feeling, Lefty, your energy actually being in such an incredibly beautiful place. So the first thing that I pick up, just connecting with you, Spirit's like, self-love, duh. Like, she has this stability. She's got this internal emotional like home, this little space. It reminds me of somebody who's just kicking back on a hammock, who's loving life. But obviously I know what you're asking here, so I'm asking them to be more specific. And they keep showing me that there is somebody who's coming in with quite a rooted energy. And maybe this is what Kathy's been picking up on as well, about somebody from the past. So Spirit shows me that it's somebody who's quite rooted. Now, the first impression that I get in my mind, I can't tell if it's past or somebody you haven't met, but what I keep being shown is this very like solid person. Like, I mean, really thick shoulders, like solid middle body. There's something really solid about this person. They just feel stable. Like, if the wind blows, they're not going anywhere. Have quite a big presence. So I feel that this is whomever they're showing me is that person that you're going to be connected with. So again, I don't know if it's somebody who is from your past, but they are showing me that this is like that next connection. And why they're showing me this is because they're showing me that now that you're becoming at home with yourself, now that you have those emotions in this like secure, safe place, somebody else is going to come in addition to that home. They're not going to try and take it away from you. Like, I want your love. They're going to be like, hey, I want to add to it. So it honestly feels like a beautiful thing. I don't know if you've cut somebody out. You've cut out BS is what I keep hearing. But if you have, then it means you've probably made some room for whatever is coming in next. So feels pretty solid, pun intended.
I feel like Levity, over the next couple of weeks, because you were saying that you wanted to, remove the thought of this person. I feel like the reason that why I keep also getting like the return or something of this is I feel like you need to just take the next couple of weeks and do a lot of I'm hearing a lot of forgiveness work needs to come in here to allow this new energy, especially this one that's Brandon's picking up on. This forgiveness energy. Now, it doesn't mean that this person, did you completely wrong or, whatever it is, but it just feels very, there's elements of that relationship that are getting stuck in your mind, and it almost feels like you want a replay of some sort or a do-over, whatever is coming in at this moment. And I feel like you need to just sit with that image. And I've talked about this before on several shows, where I say, like, look at it as a third party, like as if you're playing a video game, and watch the characters play it out, and then let it pass through. And I feel like there's just some unresolved issues within that relationship that need to be healed first. So allow whatever is coming up to just move and slide over, I guess is the best way to say it, in order to allow this new energy to come in. So I hope that that's helped. And I believe that Jenny donated as well, Michelle.
Oh, okay. Are you guys ready for that question?
You bet.
Okay, so Jenny is a Sagittarius and wants to know which Claire I should focus on or what will serve me most. I'm not sure about the wording there. I think it might have been misspelled, but it's spelled as which Claire.
Which career?
Career, maybe? Jenny, if you're in the chat, please feel free to clarify.
And Jenny, I never choose an actual career for you. You'd have to give me some options, because I can't. That's too much for the time limit that we actually have. I'd actually have to really. It's not something that I do. But if you can kind of give me some options, or maybe sort of change that question a little bit, like be more specific within that. I actually am hearing, however,
I think
the first one that you're thinking of.
Hang on. I think she's talking about clairsentience, claircognizance, clairaudience.
Oh, okay.
See, that would make sense. I wasn't quite sure.
Which Claire do I? Okay. That would make more sense.
Oh, right away, that feels like clairaudience. I feel like Jenny already has nice visual imagery, but I'm immediately picking up clairaudience because I feel these little wisps. Oh, it's a little bit creepy. It's like it's this weird tingle, almost tickle, like right in the ear. Oh, I know that feeling too. That's only happened to me like a few times where I know that there's like some entity, energy, something like whispering right in the ear. And it's just like, it tickles just a little. It's the weirdest feeling. It's the weirdest sensation.
It's like a twist within the ear almost. It's like a
yes.
Like, what the hell is going on? Like you're kind of
like a bug or something got in there. You're like, yeah. What is that?
But I'm also getting that audio, like the audience also goes into visionary. So it brings in the audio and turns it into some sort of vision.
Well, the vision what I felt was there already, but it. Okay, so Claire, I'm clairaudience, so she has that conviction already. That's what I was feeling.
Clairvoyant. So she, as I'm clairvoyant. Okay, yeah.
There's something about focusing on clairaudient that just feels really important. I don't know what it is. There are ways to tune your ears to do this. I highly recommend singing bowls, like this one right here. Highly recommend these because they do this little thing where they tune your ears and your internal ear into the frequencies, and it'll get used to doing that. It's that effective resounding that I feel like is really going to sync well with you. It's going to do something to your whole frequency self, Jenny. I definitely feel that. So per my advice here, I would recommend focusing on clairaudience.
Claire, but I'm still getting something to do because I keep actually seeing there's a lot of visionary coming through with you.
Oh yeah,
Jenny. Like it just feels like because like when you're clairvoyant, you're kind of predicting the future. Like you kind of feel, okay, I know what the next step is going to be. I feel things before they happen, or I see things before they happen. but I'm almost getting an image that's coming from you, and I don't know if you've quite experienced it yet. It's similar to something that I kind of get, but it's like an expansion of the vision. So it's almost like a vision will come through, and then all of a sudden all the little details start filling in as well, and then it's sort of expanding, because it's almost to some degree like an astral travel of some factor. Okay. And it's really actually quite interesting. I like that she's saying I've been getting a lot of ear ringing. Well, that's, there you go with Brandon, what he picked up with the clear audio, right? Because that is like a start of stuff. But what I seriously, I just keep getting about all of this. It's like you might start off with like an image, and then that image just expands and it expands and it expands and it expands. And I keep hearing that you're not always trusting your gut. You're not always trusting that instincts. Yeah, a sense of knowing. That's exactly it. But it's going to start really expanding into the images if you haven't already, experienced that. And they're asking you to really start paying attention to that intuition that you're getting, because there is a little bit lack in that. Okay, you follow your gut, but there's a little bit of doubt that keeps popping through, and they're saying, no, you're hearing it right. You're a little bit in denial, is what I keep getting. So, Jenny, I hope that helped. I hope that gave you an answer that you were looking for.
Whew. Can you believe it's already been an hour?
Yeah.
This show has flown by already. My goodness. There's just lots of buzzing energy, and I feel everybody is so on point right now, because we're all, like, when I'm tapped into this collective in general, but also in the energy of the group, I'm very much feeling us really vibing on this beautiful horizon together. Everybody seems to be in the same sphere, and I see it almost like this web, and people are really vibing on this arc, and this arc is about a change, a precipice. Those that are awake, those that are spiritually open, not woke, but awake, land people, I should say. We're all seeing this kind of curvature, this moment happening. We feel this precipice. I can feel all of your souls feeling called to this, as mine does. I think I'm not going to speak for anybody else on the show, but I'm certain they probably feel something as well, a shift of sorts. So it's really cool to kind of feel all of that from everybody here, like the collective of everyone, and lots of new faces coming through, which is really beautiful as well. It's just really cool to see everybody. Sadly, I've got to sign off, so I don't know if you're staying, Kathy and Michelle. But
I will stay for a few minutes. I'm going to actually let you, I think I'll do one more. I'm going to let you pick if you do the lottery. If you can pick the number.
One more number, absolutely.
One more number.
If anybody does want to contact or connect with me, you can go to thedreamteacher.com. Shoot me a message. I've got some blocked out time right now, so if you really want to connect, I'll open up my schedule probably for Friday and Saturday, maybe Sunday. We'll see about that, because lots going on Sunday, but I'll open up my schedule for a little bit. And if you do want to connect, thedreamteacher.com, just go ahead and go to appointments tab. You can book a spot with me, or again, shoot me a message. I might be able to work something out with you over the next few weeks. All right. And Kathy was saying the hyping up my download there. You can go to the download tab and listen to the hypnosis thing. If you want a free version of it, just click on my YouTube. I'll put a little howdy in the chat so you can click right on my face. It'll take you to my channel. And you can listen to it there for free. But if you did want to donate with it, you can go to the download tab as well.
Yeah.
Join.
And it's an excellent meditation.
Oh,
and
it uses
really help.
It uses hypnotherapy, transpersonal hypnotherapy, life between life, life regression. It uses binaural audio. It uses subconscious programming, like the oh gosh, what are the words here? I can't even. You're passing it on to me, Kathy. Subliminal messaging. My goodness. All in lieu of opening the heart, connecting with the emotions, ridding yourself of anxious and worrisome feelings. So downloads tab on thedreamteacher.com. Okay, and if you wanted to join Patreon, we've got lots of people there. Patreon.com/the CCN. I'll throw that link in the description as well, or in the chat as well. Okay, ready for the random number? Ready?
Yes, we are ready. Okay.
All right.
So right now, we are, I believe, 4 to 10.
4 through 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a couple more added. I didn't get a chance to put them in the chat, but
Yeah. Wow, we are just kicking today. Woo-wee. I love it. Okay. That's going to be number 4.
Number 4. Who is number? So this is going to be the last one, guys, for the day. Make sure though that you do, join in next Wednesday. We love having you here. And wait a minute, Jenna. Oh, Jenna's 4. Was that the lady that we just did? No. Huh?
Jenna M is 4, and she's the Virgo.
Okay.
We might have gotten confused with Jenny, who is number 7, but
okay.
we have
All right,
4 as Jenna.
Bye, Brandon. Thank you.
Bye, Brandon.
Bye, Michelle. Bye, everybody.
Okay, are we ready for Jenna?
You bet.
Okay, so Jenna is a Virgo, and question's a little complicating here. The Aquarius in her life decided to stay friends, and Leo has asked her out on a date. She's wondering what will happen.
Okay, you need to actually go out with the Leo. I'm telling you right now. Okay, Jenna, I know that, with the Aquarius wanting to be a friend, they're not in a place yet of complete ready for the first thing I actually heard, even as soon as before Michelle even finished the question, it was like I heard I could feel the Aquarius's energy. This person is they're not very stable. I keep getting a non-stability. They might be stable in their job or their career, but I'm getting an emotional instability at this moment, especially with your energy, because you're much more solid than they are energetically. It's like energetically, I feel like you might have a goal, you have a plan, you know where you want to be, what it is that you want to do. This is, he's really unstable. No, he has no job and emotionally unstable. Yeah, leave the guy alone. Honestly, that this Aquarius is, he's playing a game with the friend, saying, I want to be a friend. This is really a game for more emotional BS, really, is what I get. I'm just going to read what you said. The Leo is in the military studying to be a veterinarian. Oh, that's so sweet. You have known him since 2019. I can't say to you, straight up that, okay, you're going to be with this Leo for the rest of your life or anything like that. But I am getting that this Leo is supposed to be coming in as some sort of directional helper for you, whether this is a long time relationship, because we can always change. I never tell anybody, yes, you're going to be with them for the rest of your life, because that's ridiculous. You can't say that. But I do see that this could be a long-term future, okay? But I do feel that this Leo is supposed to be in your life for a reason. I do feel that it's almost like I literally am seeing this person almost taking your hand and guiding you, like, but pulling you close at the same time. So it sounds like it's almost like there's this beautiful energy of the intimacy, of knowing what they want, of being there, being stable. No, he will not tolerate any crap though. Okay. Not saying that you would, give it to him or anything like that, or that's, because you're a very grounded individual yourself. But I do know that this Leo does not like drama. Like, boom, right away, he's done. Like, drama, done, boom, gone. That sort of behavior, right? Like, this is his, because he's a very solid individual. It's funny because there's like almost like two types of Aquarius, right? And this guy, there's the stable, there's the reliable, the ones that are very honest with their personalities. And then we have this other ones that are sort of like, yeah, I don't think they know what they're doing half the time. And that's what I get from this guy. Like, this Aquarius, he's not there. He's not there. And I almost am getting to, as soon as you go with the Leo, this Aquarius is going to try poking his little, whatever body part in there. He's going to be trying, just cut him off because he's not growing up. He's not in that place. I feel a lot of stability with this Leo is what I really get right off the bat. So I hope that that's helped, Jenna. I'm just going to read what she said. And Michelle, yeah, the Leo sounds like a winner, like, yay for helping animals, right? Jenna says the Aquarius was just the first guy I've liked since my Libra, as you know. But the Leo liked him. It was bad timing. He just randomly popped back in. There you go. And also, yes, he told me before he wasn't ready for a steady relationship, but now he is. And that's definitely him. There we go. And, but yeah, I really, really feel this Leo is super solid. So I hope that that's helped. Thank you guys, everybody, for tuning in this week. Please remember to join in on Sunday at 2:00 p.m. We're going to be having a special guest on. It will be announced on my Facebook page, on my Oracle Intuitions Instagram page, all of my pages, okay, which the guest is. And I hope that you guys join in next Wednesday. It will probably be a longer show this next Wednesday. It's been kind of a crazy week. We're trying to, do a whole bunch of stuff at the same time. So thank you again for joining in. Michelle, my darling, thank you for helping out today.
My pleasure. It was good being here today with you guys.
We truly appreciate it, and we will see you next Wednesday as well. Remember that if you want a private reading, please contact me at oracleintuitions.com. You can go to my Facebook or my Instagram, contact me there. And so much appreciation for everybody that has joined in, everybody that's donated. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your, for subscribing. Make sure that you guys watch the full moon in Scorpio video, and I will be putting out some more videos in the next few days. So thanks again, everybody. Take care, and many, 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 many blessings. All right. Say bye, Michelle.
Bye, everybody.